Welcome to FinBot Insights, where we deconstruct financial concepts with precision. Today, we are conducting a clinical analysis of the most powerful force in finance, compound interest.
This quote, often attributed to Einstein, captures the dual nature of compounding. But this explainer moves beyond platitudes. We're here to deliver a robust framework for understanding the actual mechanics of wealth creation. We will begin by establishing the fundamental power of compound interest, which serves as the primary driver of long-term capital appreciation. At its core, this is a process of earning returns on your returns. It is a concept governed by mathematical certainty, where reinvested earnings become part of the new principal, creating an accelerating feedback loop. This table starkly illustrates the exponential divergence between linear and compounding growth. Over a short period, the difference is minor. But by year 20, the compounding portfolio is 4 times larger. At the 40-year horizon, the divergence is absolute. The final value is in an entirely different order of magnitude.
Now, we must pivot to the counter-narrative. We will expose the destructive and often ignored forces that erode returns, starting with the illusion of averages.
The distinction between these two metrics is critical. The arithmetic mean, a simple average, almost always overstates actual performance, creating a deceptively optimistic picture. The geometric mean is the only figure that matters. It is the true compounded growth rate of your investment and the only return you can actually spend. Let's quantify this concept with a clear example. Consider a portfolio with an initial value of $100,000. In the first year, this portfolio experiences an impressive 60% gain, increasing its value to $160,000. Then, in the second year, the portfolio suffers a 40% loss. This reduces its value to $96,000, which is $4,000 below the initial principal. The asymmetry between gains and losses is now clear. The simple average return is a positive 10%, yet the actual account balance shows a loss. The true compound return is negative 2% annually. This performance gap is known as volatility drag. We will now synthesize these concepts into a clear, evidence-based strategy for capital deployment, comparing lump sum investing against dollar cost averaging. The historical data presents a definitive verdict. Deploying capital immediately, or LSI, statistically outperforms a gradual entry. For an all-equity portfolio, it has proven superior 75% of the time, with an average return advantage of 2.4% over a 12-month period. The underlying reason is that markets have a persistent upward bias over time. This leads us to the most critical asset available to any investor. It is a variable that cannot be bought or sold. It can only be utilized. This chart provides a powerful illustration. We see an investor with perfect luck, buying at the market low each year, and an investor with the worst possible luck, buying at the peak each year. The conclusion is inescapable. Even the investor with objectively terrible timing achieved substantial returns, confirming that continuous time in the market is unequivocally superior to attempting to time it. There is a quantifiable point in an investor's journey where the engine of growth fundamentally shifts, and your capital begins to work harder than you do. This is the inflection point where compounding becomes the primary driver of wealth accumulation. From this moment forward, the growth of your portfolio is powered more by its own returns than by your new contributions. This simple heuristic allows you to calculate the approximate portfolio size required to achieve this financial self-sustainment. You simply divide your annual contribution by your expected rate of return. So the crucial question is this. Now that you understand these mechanics, is your strategy built to master them? A disciplined strategy must account for both the exponential power of compounding and the insidious forces that work against it. A necessary disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes and is not financial advice. Do not trust social media influencers, including this channel, with your financial decisions. Your own diligence is your greatest asset. If you found this analysis valuable, click like and subscribe to FinBot Insights.